is the Chrissy Swan Show.
Look, I'm excited because it's Wednesday and this is the day. Hello, by the way.
Good afternoon.
This is the day that I get to, tap into my internal spirituality and become Mystic Chrissy. We're going to be doing that next. And I did bring in some props and I've forgotten them. So next week I'm going to debut. I've got a disco ball that I pulled off a Hard Rubbish collection.
Wow, okay.
And I have a wig that I just bought from an op shop for $4. I'm going to wear both of them next week. It was supposed to be today, but I forgot.
Damn it, what colour's the wig?
It's brown, and I've got a sneaking suspicion it's just going to look like
You.
me in more hair.
13,
But I'm going to give it a go.
2410. If you'd like your mind read by Mystic Chrissy, jump on the line. Hey, I did my first sound bath and breath work session last night.
How was it?
Unbelievable.
Doesn't the sound like get into your
Wigs
bones?
you out.
Yeah.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
Tyka and Rita. Is that Rita Ora? No,
No,
it's
that's
Ray.
Joel, Corey, Ray,
All
and
right.
David Guetta. No, but please
No, please, I'm going to shut up. You're listening to the Chrissy Swan Show on Nova. I'm in the mood for some mind reading.
I don't think you are.
Specsavers is helping Chrissy with her mystical visions. Should have gone to Specsavers.
Mystic Chrissy.
Kelly, do you often have tidbits that do not relate to the person that you think they do?
No, I don't think so.
Just me then.
Just you. You're an idiot.
It's so weird, Kelly. The minute that I saw your name, do you know Richard Scarry, the old school picture book author?
No, never heard of him.
Okay. It's not for you then. Must be for someone else. He had a character called Lowly,
Right.
and it was a snake, like a worm in a car. And Lowly popped into my head. Anyway, you're pretty tough, Kelly, and you're known as tough.
Yes, I would say that.
Yes. Also, I see the word filthy around you. Now, this is either your nocturnal activities or the state of your kitchen.
Oh, I'd say my kitchen probably.
Might be the other one too, Kelly.
It could be.
You had to cut a friend off because they were too possessive. A friend or a boyfriend. Partner.
Yes.
Ooh, deep diver into that, Swanee. I like this topic.
And they didn't get the message initially and you had to be really tough with them.
Correct.
A recent photograph you've seen of yourself is the worst you've ever seen.
I'd probably, yep, definitely.
Aren't they awful? You just want to delete them from the world.
Exactly.
Yes.
Or just face tune the hell out of them. That's the avenue I go down.
I don't even know how to face tune things.
I should teach you. It's really fun. Give yourself a nose job. Give yourself smaller ears.
Right. Fantastic. That sounds specific to you and your insecurity.
Absolutely. In case you weren't aware.
I mean, I'd tighten up my neck. Isn't that right, Kelly?
neck.
Yes.
Now,
You never know what's real anymore.
that's it, Kelly. I am real. I am. Because I don't know how to make it not so. All right, Kel. The word statuesque. Are you a tall woman?
Yes.
How tall are you?
Well, I think I'm about 5'11".
Yes. So you are the statuesque that I'm talking about.
Yes.
You didn't like it growing up, but you don't mind it now.
No, it's good.
The word lucky is around you. It's either a pet or a piece of jewellery or lucky.
I am lucky, but not in that way.
In what way are you lucky, Kel?
Oh, competition.
Oh, so you are a lucky person. Some people just are lucky, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
Tell you why else you're lucky, Kelly. You've just won $250 cash and a VIP Specsavers voucher just for being a part of Mystic Chrissy.
So
Thank you very much.
fabulous. Look up Richard Scarry's Lowly and see if it means anything to you. I love you. Goodbye.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
Bubble Skincare has landed exclusively at Priceline Pharmacy. Affordable, high quality and effective. Face your days with confidence. Bubble is a new school approach to skincare designed to deliver long-lasting results.
Shop now in-store at Priceline Pharmacy.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
Do you have one of those, what are they called, those surveillance cameras at home, the ring light or something?
A ring
No.
camera.
One of those.
Or even just general CCTV. I feel like it's so easy to set up cameras around your home now and then just have your iPhone alert you every time a pigeon flies by.
Absolutely. Give us a call if you have found something unbelievable going on at your place when you weren't there, just like Sydney Sweeney has. She is filming. She's an actress, by the way.
I fell in love with her in Euphoria. And then she did that movie here with Anyone But You.
Yes. And also she did, what's that?
Miss Scusi?
I
don't know. I don't think you can do that anymore.
Yes, you can. Yeah. They were terrible. Jennifer Coolidge is
The
in
White
it.
Lotus.
The White Lotus.
Bing, ba-da-da-da-da.
Yeah, just the theme goes
Yeah.
something like that.
I'm not playing it because I just want you to keep doing that.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I feel like it goes.
Wednesday, October 16, Chrissy Swan gets cancelled.
Anyway, Sydney Sweeney is an actress and she's currently on the east coast of America, which I believe is also known as New York City, that sort of area. And she lives on the west coast for sure, California. Anyway, she's got one of these surveillance cameras and I don't trust myself with them because I would be obsessed watching my bunnies, watching what Murphy's up to, all of that. And she's filming this biopic where, as an aside, she's playing I'd never heard of her, but she's playing a real-life person called Christy Martin, who is an American former professional boxer, and she looks unrecognisable.
Yeah, you would not think it's her in these paparazzi photos on
A
her set.
biopic is my favourite genre of pics.
Is it?
Yeah. A really good one is thrilling to me.
What did you think of I, Tonya?
I
With
loved
Margot.
it. Oh, my God, I loved
Yeah.
it. But the Menendez one, didn't like it. That recent, the one that's out.
Yes.
Anyway, she's watching her surveillance camera. I'm assuming that an alert goes off. Like,
Yeah.
oh, there's something going on at your place, Sydney. And she sees people in her property. They enter the house and they ransack through all her stuff and leave the house with bags, like the Hamburglar.
Imagine how helpless you'd feel on the other side of the country.
Totally. That's why I wouldn't have it because what can you do? Your house is burning down or there's someone creepy in there. I don't want that memory in my head.
You know what you could do, though, is actually catch your animals when they run away. That could be a positive for you.
That is a very, very mean thing to say.
13, 24, 10. What have you caught on your cameras?
Yeah, have you seen somebody untoward lurking? Has somebody turned up that wasn't invited?
The Chrissy Swan Show. The Chrissy Swan Show.
Sydney Sweeney, an actress, was filming a biopic. My favourite genre of movie, by the way. Over on the East Coast. She lives on the West Coast and her little app pinged. She looked into it and somebody was in her house stealing her stuff.
That's so awful. Also, lucky that she was on the other side of America, Swanee, because I was just reading in the song there that it was at 3:30 a.m. And because of the time difference, if it was actually 3:30 a.m. at home, you probably would have just been fast asleep.
Oh, my God, how terrifying.
Yeah.
That is my idea of hell, by the way, a home invasion.
In the middle of the night, yeah.
Correct. Now, we're asking you, 13, 24, 10, what have you found on the footage of your home security when you are not there? Hi, Brookie.
Hello. Thanks for having me, guys.
Excuse me, you've got some red hot rabbit content.
I do, and I thought of you when you were telling everyone about your poor bunny that's gone missing.
Well, she's back, you know. The update is...
Oh, I must have missed that.
Can I tell you, my kids were looking for her in the backyard. They looked up above my garage where my podcast studio was, and Chicago was in between the window and the curtain looking down on us. I like to say laughing.
Yeah, I would say she was definitely laughing at you.
I must post that
trying to
photo.
find her.
Yeah, I must post that photo. Anyway, your bunny, what happened?
Yeah, so we've got a little mini loft as well. She lives outdoors when it's a bit warmer, so I locked her up for the night, put her like undercover, put a little thing over it, and went out the next morning to let her out and give her breakfast, and she was gone. Obviously, panic straight away because we've got quite a large yard. She can get out completely. So I first thought, I looked everywhere, couldn't find her, and then I remembered we actually have a Ring doorbell. It was brand new at the time, out the back of our house to watch our dog at the time. She was a puppy.
Yeah.
And I thankfully went on and I could actually see her sneaking out of her hutch. I hadn't actually locked one of the doors properly. And I saw her sneaking out and actually jumping on top of the hutch's roof and jumping over a fence and then caught her right up the back in the corner of our property.
Oh my God, she's like
thankfully.
Spider-Man.
Jesus,
Yeah,
seriously.
I don't know how she managed to do it, but thankfully we found her. But yeah, she thank God for the Ring doorbell. Otherwise,
That is a miracle. And also, Brooke, I'm going to get your number, and I'm going to call you. I'm going to make a cup of tea, and we're just going to talk bunnies.
Yeah,
End of.
because everyone will turn off if we have
I'm
any more bunny chat.
obsessed with my-
Priceline pharmacy voucher for you, Brooke.
Anthony, hello.
Hi, Chrissy. How are you?
Good, mate. You were out fishing, and what happened?
I was out fishing, and it was pretty late at night, and I looked at my Ring camera, and there was 3 teenagers breaking into our cars.
So you'd parked at the beach, gone out to fish.
No,
and-
at home.
Oh.
The cars were at home, right, Anthony?
Yes, the cars are at home.
Yeah.
I was out at the beach fishing on the pier. I got a Ring notification, and there was 3 teenagers checking all of our cars.
So what do you
searching them
do?
out.
What do you do then? Because you're far away. It's like you've got the knowledge, but you've got no power.
The only thing I could do was talk through the camera and try to scare them, but it didn't deter them.
What? Can
Anthony-
you do that?
What did you say?
I said, "Hey, get away from the cars," and they didn't want to.
No, I bet you they didn't. Oh my God. Imagine me speaking to somebody in my house. I would be like, "Excuse me, I can see you. Please get out.
Please don't kill me.
How did you get in there? I'm not. Please go.
Please go kill my bunny first.
Don't be mean to my bunnies."
Tiffany, what did you catch on the CCTV or Ring cam?
Hey guys, I caught my neighbour throwing his cigarette butts on my lawn.
Okay. All right.
Dog.
So this is the problem. It gives you so much knowledge, but what do you do with it? I think we're better off not knowing. Did you confront him?
I didn't confront him because at the same time he's a really nice neighbour and he brings my bins in for me. So I'm like, do I mention something? Do I just let it go? So I just let it go.
Listen, what price someone bringing your bins in? If you have to pick up a few dirty ciggies, that's fair.
You'll cop that. Priceline pharmacy voucher for you, Tiff.
All right, Cam, hi there.
Hi, how you going?
Please tell me about what you have captured on your surveillance camera.
I wouldn't believe it. It was pretty late at night. Me and my mate were at his house and we're having a bit of a drink. And next minute we heard the notification. And he looked down at his phone and we noticed a middle-aged pasty man in his undies with one leg up on the wall and the other around his waist doing like a kind of like a Superman pose. And we're like, what's going on? So then we quickly walk out to the front. Me and him, we go to staunch out to the front, see what's going on. And as soon as we open up the door, we hear this is not my house. This is not my house. He's got his mate behind him recording. His mate bails on him. He just leaves. And he's just like, oh, my God, this is not my house. We're like, we've got kids here. What's going on? And he's just stumbling around. And we're like, what's happening right now?
Cameron, I said sorry to you, though, mate. You knew I was drunk.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
If you haven't tried Dua Lipa's amazing pickle and jalapeno juice Diet Coke, check us out on our socials, The Chrissy Swan Show. We gave it a go. Did we love it?
Loved it.
Find out. Let's go clicking.
Chrissy's Clickbait.
I don't know which one to talk about first. We'll do Kanye quick.
Yeah, let's get him out quick.
So it pains me to say this. Because Kanye, I believe, is on the nose. I think he's on the nose for his behaviour. I believe he's on the nose for the sort of husband he is.
Yeah.
My general vibe is that I don't like Kanye West.
I hate to say this too because I have always loved Kanye, but there has been so much smoke over the last few months. There's got to be a fire there, Swanee.
There's got to be a
There's
fire.
got to be a big burning fire.
Honestly, the most recent allegations that came out this week, I had to make the, executive decision not to talk about them. So gross were they, so disgusting. I just didn't want to put them into my mind or your mind when you're on the school pickup or getting ready for work or whatever.
If you want to Google it later, though, just Google Kanye West personal assistant.
Absolutely, but that is up to you. I have nothing to do with that. The problem I have is this. He's taken it to Instagram and he has posted some new music, and I hate to say it, but I love it.
It's been a long time coming. Fresh new tires, I'm still running.
It is.
It's a few things I'm overcoming.
Do you know why you love it? It reminds me of Willy Wonka. It's quite majestic.
It reminds me of the songs from the 60s
Right.
kids shows that basically raised me.
Yeah, okay. And it's kind of giving early Kanye.
Is that his daughter singing on it?
I don't think Kim would be allowed.
God,
that at the moment.
I love it so much. Stop it, Kanye.
I know, but like Swanee, if all of these allegations come to be true, well, what if we don't? Actually, no. Let me put this to you. What if we don't ever find out if the allegations are true or false? Are we still allowed to enjoy Ye's music?
That is an eternal question. Can you separate the art
I'm going to say
from
yes.
the artist?
I'm going to make an executive decision and say yes.
I think it depends. For example, one of my favourite songs of all time is a P. Diddy song.
Yeah, it is too. Your walking song, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I left it on my walking list, and every time it came on, it made me feel bad in the last couple of weeks. So I've had to delete it.
Why?
Because
you just think
he's so awful.
Baby oil and stuff when you're walking out.
I don't want him.
A freak off.
I don't want him to poison my mind.
Yeah, I get it.
Having said that, PYT by Michael Jackson, Human Nature by Michael Jackson, I can listen to all day long. It doesn't make me feel bad.
Okay.
I think it's a personal decision.
I think Diddy's like up there with the baddest of bad, so I get your
I
your choice.
agree. All right, let's move on to Victoria's Secret. It's all over the internet at the moment.
It's back.
It's back. Obviously, they kind of invented the huge lingerie fashion show. Massive budgets, massive angel wings, all the hugest names in modelling there. It was really, a standalone event.
Yeah, from 1995 to 2018 it
Yes,
ran.
and then it stopped. It stopped because people said that there was no diversity, there was no inclusion, it was irrelevant in today's new life, and so it took a 5-year hiatus. It is back. And with the likes of Kate Moss, who's 50, Carla Bruni, who would easily be 50. She's one of the supermodels.
Yep.
Tyra Banks.
Icon.
Also 50 and an icon and a returning Victoria's Secret model. I quite like this show. The vibe is there. Cher was singing.
I mean, how could you not love it?
How can you not? And Cher had something to say actually on the red carpet about this because it was solely featuring females, women models, women performers, women artists. Have a listen.
I like it that it's all women. It's like if you're going to go to something like this, all women can really make a difference.
From what I can see, the most iconic moment, sorry Cher, was Kate Moss walking to I Love Rock and Roll by Joan Jett and the Black Hearts.
With her daughter.
And everyone was screaming.
Unbelievable. Also, Tyler is a real vibe, Swanee, who sings this song, Water.
I love this song. It's gone viral on TikTok, don't you know?
I do know. Hey, the thing that that makes me really happy as a reason for it being back is the musical performances. Like, when I go to a mate's house, I've got a certain mate, we literally get drunk and put on the old Victoria's Secret Fashion Week shows.
I had no idea this was a thing.
To watch Rihanna perform Fresh Out the Runway and Diamonds. Like, some of the performances are quite iconic. Again, hate to say it, Kanye had a great year of performing in a VS fashion show.
What I love about this is, from what I've seen, I haven't watched the whole thing. Where can you watch the whole thing if you want to?
I believe it's on one of the streamers. Can we
Okay.
check that, Tom? Go to X or TikTok. There's heaps of clips uploaded.
Of course, what I love about this is that everyone looks happy. There's a party vibe. The models are happy. The models are enjoying themselves. There's music from all generations. There's women from all generations. It gets a tick from me.
I love that. And Tom has just typed in, Swanee, it is on Prime Video.
It's on Prime Video.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
Here we are rolling into our second hour together, and you and I spend the most time. I see you more than anybody else I see in my life.
Yes, totally.
And I love how easy we are in each other's companies. During the news, not throwing any shade, but we didn't listen to a word of it because we were doing some admin on our phones.
I know. Sorry, Michelle. Usually we do.
I wanted to ask you, what were you doing that was so important?
Okay, so some really exciting news has come out this afternoon. Rufus Du Sol, one of my favourite music acts,
yes,
touring next year.
That's just been announced.
Just been announced today. I'm so pumped. They were like probably one of my top 2 favourite shows ever.
Yes.
Anyway, so I've just written a list of all of the live acts I want to see next year.
That's what you were scribbling down.
And how broke I'm going to be.
Oh, I thought you were writing complaints to HR about me. So this is a much better outcome. Who's coming?
So we've got Rufus, Billie Eilish, Katy Perry, Kylie Minogue. I want to go to Laneway to see Charlie XCX and Dua Lipa. That's all we know so far. What were you doing in the news?
Oh, do you really want to know?
Yeah, I do.
I have found the most perfect recess container for my kids, and it was half price at Coles last week. And I bought 4 of them, and I went back to get one today, and they are back to full price, and I cannot pay full price for them. So I'm Googling these recess packs. I'm going to find them, don't you worry.
I'm so sorry for your life. Hey, before 4 o'clock, Christy William Brown's going to join us live in the studio. But next, Chrissy's Quizzy, 132410. If you'd like to go up against our carryover champ to win this trip to Sri Lanka.
The Chrissy Swan Show. The Chrissy Swan Show.
But that was when I ruled the world.
Despite receiving an email saying that someone doesn't like Coldplay, I still maintain everybody loves Coldplay, and that song is a banger.
A banger, Swanee. I actually had brunch with our mate Brooke Warren today.
Oh my God, how is she?
She's fantastic
I'm
as always.
obsessed with her.
She mentioned and made me very well aware that from 2 weeks today, October 30, Coldplay play their first show in Melbourne.
2 weeks today.
I'd forgotten I don't have tickets. Are you
That's
going?
another one you're going to have to add to the list.
Experience Sri Lanka with Sri Lankan Airlines, connecting you to non-stop excitement and fun. Book now at SriLankan.com. Chrissy's Sri Lanka Quizzy.
A very special prize this week. Christy, you are well and truly in the running for this amazing holiday to Sri Lanka, thanks to Sri Lankan Airlines, valued. We were saying $5,000, but we got an update yesterday to $7,500 worth of life-changing holiday. Christy, how do you feel?
That would be amazing. It would be so amazing. I'm so nervous now.
I know. Take a breath. I don't want to make you nervous, but we do have Georgie on the line. Hello, Georgie.
Hi, how are you going, Chrissy?
You are a newlywed, Georgie, and you haven't been on a honeymoon yet.
No, we haven't.
Sri Lanka would be the perfect location for a honeymoon.
The beaches there look incredible.
Incredible. And
it sounded so good.
Oh, yes, and sharing a curry. I mean, there's nothing that tests a relationship better than that. Let's go. We've got you on the line. Your names are your buzzers. It's the best of 5 meeting. The first person to get 3 answers correct wins the game and has a crack tomorrow at getting closer to Friday, which is when we will announce who the winner is.
Question number 1.
What is the largest city in Sri Lanka?
Christy.
Yes, Christy.
Colombo.
It is Colombo. Question number 2. After a 6-year hiatus, can you name the fashion show that took place?
Christy.
Yes, Christy.
Victoria's Secret.
It is.
Man, Christy's good.
You are good.
Question number 3. This is for you to continue to be our carryover champ, Christy, but Georgie, there's still time in it for you.
8 years ago today, Little Mix released this bop. What is it called?
Christy.
Yes, Christy.
Shout out to my ex.
It is. Shout out to my ex. Christy, get a brand new outfit and brush your teeth because tomorrow we're going to meet you back here at the same time and we're going to see what you're made of, all right?
Okay.
And
Georgie, you get the bum bag. You get the official bum bag, Georgie.
Correct answer.
Thrilled, yes.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
Let's talk for a moment about like last days of school. On the way into work this morning, I saw all the year 12s around letting loose, you know.
How fun.
Seems early. I don't remember it being this early back in the dark ages when I finished school.
Really, I was just thinking it felt late. Gosh, they'd really get off early in year 12 though.
Oh, man. And they're in their little sort of signed shirts that have been turned into crop tops and it's just so joyous. Football players also have a very similar tradition. Every year they have a Mad Monday.
Yes.
When their season is over, they all let loose, as you've got to do when you're, working in a very controlled situation.
After 6 months, they must really look forward to that blowout.
Absolutely. But I spare a thought for the GWS players, Greater Western Sydney. There are suspensions and fines going on because of their Mad Monday, and you and I have a problem with it.
I just think it's unfair, Swanee, that I think theirs was actually a Wacky Wednesday.
Oh, right.
Your favourite. You love a Wacky Wednesday.
I do love a Wacky Wednesday. Today is also a Wacky Wednesday.
It is. Where apparently somebody dressed up as Ray Gun.
Yes, who is that diabolically bad breakdancer that everybody loved at the Olympics.
Did they? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, no, we all loved her. She's an Australian icon.
No, I mean, she was for 5 seconds. But you've got to enjoy someone that makes you laugh.
Correct.
I mean, I think Ray Gun is a perfectly passable dress-up costume.
I think you're going to say passable dancer and I was going to laugh.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it is. It's a respectable costume.
Fabulous. But no, people are getting suspended for dressing up as her.
They are. And then apparently as well, they were in a private room at a pub and I think a bartender, it's believed, made a complaint.
Dog!
What a dog.
A dog act, as my son would say.
Proper.
Yeah.
And he heard a Diddy joke being made and some other jokes being made. And now the AFL Integrity Unit is investigating this, Swanee. And like you said, some fines are going to be handed out.
Oh, it's a nanny state. It's control gone mad.
And some suspensions. I think this is so unfair. If you're at a private party and you're in a controlled environment, somewhat controlled, with the public not viewing what's happening, these things shouldn't leave that room.
Well, I think there does need to be an understanding that the staff who are working at the venue need to just let people be people. Human beings say off-colour things to each other in a private situation. Let's just be real.
Let's be real. Imagine if the stuff I said got leaked during the songs.
Oh, my God, Jack, you would be cancelled 100 times over.
Right?
And I think that is a dog act for the bartender, but equally, I think, you know, if you are in the public eye, like these football players are, you need to be super careful. I have compiled a list, though.
Okay.
Of people that it would arguably be worse to dress up as and go to a costume party. First on the list, of course, is Michael Jackson.
Yes.
That would be very, very bad.
That would.
Followed by P. Diddy. That would be most inappropriate given the current allegations. I'm going to throw Kanye West in there as well for many reasons, and I'm not going to say what they are.
No. But he's teasing new music, so that's all good.
Army Hammer, do not go to a party dressed as him unless there is not a bartender with loose lips.
And no animals around.
Jeffrey Epstein also.
Oh, yeah.
Not a great idea. And last but not least, and this hurts me to say because I've got a great accessory that would go with the costume. Don't go to a party dressed as Louis C.K., all right? Even though the temptation to walk in with a pot plant under your arm is unbelievably motivating.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
And I'm thrilled to welcome my best friend of all time.
Hello.
It is Chrissy Willen Brown.
Hello.
I feel like I haven't seen you for so long. It's so good to see you. What a great excuse to get you on the show just to catch up with you and see you.
Thanks for having me.
You're also my favourite guest of the year because you brought in treats. A Daniel's Donuts each.
Yeah,
Thank you.
A pink one in honour of my new show.
I know. In a Barbie Christmas bag. Tell us about Life in Plastic, please.
Okay, so Life in Plastic is a show. It's essentially, I wanted to create a show to make people feel the way I felt when I left the Barbie movie. You know, when you left the cinema, and I just felt so like seen and empowered and happy and joyful. And so that's essentially what we set out to do. And what it turned out to be was stories about my life, mainly really humiliating stories about my life, that makes people feel less alone and we can all laugh at me together.
That is my jam. I haven't seen the show and I'm dying to, but I did look at all the reviews. Everyone's in love with you.
I think people like it when you tell everyone that once you did a poo in a cardboard box, you know, like it sort of humbles you.
Amen.
Did you?
Who hasn't done that?
Can you give us a little...
I thought I was the only one.
I want a little background into the poo in the cardboard box. Give us a little bit more sizzle.
It was just that when I was at high school and I didn't take my key, and so I was trapped out of the house and I needed to go, and so I went in my garage in a cardboard box and then threw it over the back fence.
I mean, it's so thoughtful and like to do it in a box because I think in that situation I probably would have just done it in the yard and dealt with it later.
I did one on my uncle's driveway when I was 6 and Uncle Bernie was mad, I remember.
Did you have to hose that off yourself?
No, he did it because I ran away in shame and started crying.
That is so funny. Hey, the big ticket item in your show, apart from the poo in the box story, is the music. You are an extraordinary performer, a chanteuse, if you will, a chanteuse. And it's all like 90s, 80s, magical pop, 2000s.
Yeah. But the song creator has made it like Chapel Roan vibes under there, like, which is just so much cooler than I could ever dream to be.
Oh, so do you just complain for an hour and a half? About everything.
No, yeah, I literally do.
Yes! Well, that's classic Chapel Roan.
Hey, head to chapeloffchapel.com.au to see Life in Plastic. All the info is there. Now, speaking of music and that era Swanee mentioned, we were very excited to hear yesterday, Christy, that Cyndi Lauper is coming to Australia next year.
Have you seen her live?
No.
I haven't either. Let's go together. Let's lock this in.
Okay.
Well, let's get you guys prepared for it and play a special edition of Stump Chrissy.
Okay.
Stump Chrissy. Cyndi Lauper edition.
Let's put some stakes on this. We've just agreed to go to Cyndi Lauper. Whoever wins this doesn't pay for the ticket or dinner.
Oh.
Okay.
Alrighty, it's best of 3, Christy. You've got to buzz in with your name. I'm going to play the first 2 seconds of a Cyndi song, and I need you guys to tell me the title of the song.
You'll be so much better than me.
Will I?
Yeah.
Okay, round 1.
Chrissy, I think that's Drove All Night.
Correct.
To get to you.
1 point to Christy Swan.
Wow, that could have been anything. That sounded like Christmas jingles to me.
You should start your Christmas Club account now because I reckon you're paying for the tickets, Wheel and Brown.
Song number 2.
Please buy tickets.
Chrissy! Time after time.
Oh,
Yes.
I knew that one.
You can look and you will find me. Time after time.
What a tune.
Oh,
All
God,
right.
such sad memories for me of this song.
Why?
When my parents split up and my dad used to come to visit us, like he was here on business and stuff, we would visit him in the hotel room. And then one morning I was getting ready for school from the hotel and that was playing and I've just never been sadder.
Christy, you should steal that story and put it in Life in Plastic because that's really
Perfect.
great.
Unfortunately, my parents are still together.
Damn it. Can they break up for the show?
Just use it. Just use it.
Alrighty, song number 3. 2 points to Christy Swan. This could be for the win.
Oh, God. True Colours. Oh, my God.
Colours shining through. I see your true. Why does she sing like that in this song?
I just love when you sing. You sing with so much joy, like when children sing. You've never lost that.
I haven't.
No.
And you know what? You're coming over to my house soon just for us to do a massive download and I'm going to show you my microphone and amp setup because I have 2 so I can just sing whenever I want. Let's go.
We need footage of that. This one's still for the win, Swanee.
Okay, all right.
Christy, you're still in it. Song number 4.
Chrissy!
Chrissy, you
Girls
got
just
it.
want to have
Yes,
fun.
Swanee wins.
That's in my show.
I thought it
Is it?
I love when you go, phone rings in the middle of the night.
Visit chapeloffchapel.com.au. You must go and see Christy Wheel and Brown in Life in Plastic. Thank you so much for coming in and thank you for my pink donut.
Yeah, please buy tickets because I have to buy Chrissy a ticket to Cyndi Lauper.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
I just want to check. Still obsessed with Billie Eilish?
Still obsessed with her, still loving that song.
Good boy.
Chrissy's Clickbait.
Earlier this week, we talked about Ariana Grande hosting Saturday Night Live along with Stevie Nicks. And I love a statistic, don't you?
Yes, and a statistic that speaks to like how talented and fantastic someone was because she was amazing.
She was so great.
So funny too. Like her comedic abilities are up there.
The acting skit that she did, like there's just nothing she can't do. And bringing in the numbers is another feather in her cap. Saturday Night Live delivered the largest audience it has achieved since 2021 when Ariana Grande was hosting.
How good.
So amazing.
Who was the last show to have achieved such high ratings?
Thank you so much for asking. It was the combo of Elon Musk and Miley Cyrus.
Oh, random.
Well, I don't know. I'm helping my 13-year-old at the moment with maths, so I'm all about statistics and probabilities.
Yeah.
And I think that there's a pattern here for success.
Give it to me.
The biggest ratings, Ariana Grande and Stevie Nicks. Something old, something new. That only exceeded the ratings delivered by Elon Musk and Miley Cyrus.
Yes.
Something old, something new. This show, the combo of something old, that's me, and something new,
that's me.
You is delivering the largest audience at this time slot in the country.
I love it, Swanee.
So there you go. I mean, look, that I don't make the rules.
The maths is mathin'.
I don't make the rules. Hey, exciting news. What a song. If you're not fully across Delicate and obsessed with it, get on it now.
Can I add, if you're not fully across Reputation, So It Goes is an album track on that, which is unbelievable too.
Look, I agree.
Yeah.
But we revealed yesterday, and I can't believe that it's taken us nearly 10 years of knowing each other.
Yeah.
For me to tell you that this is my favourite Taylor Swift song of all time.
I was shook, Swanee. Shook.
To me, it is perfect. It's perfect. Anyway, I want you to find me a pre-order link because Taylor Swift has announced on her personal Instagram page, of which I'm a follower, of course.
Her and Trevor over.
No. She is releasing a book about the Eras tour, which changed my life in many ways.
In case she hasn't made enough money off that tour.
Why wouldn't you? Who says she's not the smartest businesswoman in the world? Nobody.
What kind of book?
256-page hardcover book. And I've already decided what I'm going to do. It's only $39.99. That's reasonable.
That is competitive pricing.
Now, I feel like I am going to receive this as... Oh, when does it come out? Because it could be in time for my birthday.
If it's in time for your birthday, iDibs organising and buying it for you. And by organising, I mean asking the music label
I
to send it
reckon
in.
I'm going to get a few for my birthday if it's out in time. And that is fine.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on. November 29th. That'll do. Anyway, I'm going to buy one for me to keep next to my bed. And then I'm going to buy another one that I'm going to cut up with my very special kit and laminate pages from and make another tribute in my house. Because, I'm obsessed with lamination.
I know.
I'll do more of a deep dive on that either tomorrow or the next day.
Compound is such a beautiful home that I'm quite worried that you're turning it into a school classroom with all this laminating.
Oh, I am.
But
I
don't.
am. Yeah, well, we'll see.
I'm going to get Marty Fox and Shayna Blaze to go around, give a full inspection and give some feedback.
Oh, there's one that I'd allow and there's one that I wouldn't. Hey, Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel are seconds away. Kiss them all over their faces for me. I love you. Goodbye.
Now check this out.
The Chrissy Swan Show is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.